Hi, and welcome to Hands-On Education. Today we will find out about Samuel Pepys' diary, an important historical source when learning about the Great Fire of London. But first, let's take a look at this timeline, which shows 100-year intervals. A timeline is an excellent visual tool in showing us when events in history happened. From this timeline, we can see that the Great Fire of London took place in 1666. This is over 350 years ago. How can we find out about an event which happened over 350 years ago? Historians look at different sources to find out about events in the past. When discovering the Great Fire of London, historians looked at newspaper articles from the time. They looked at artefacts and objects, such as the hats worn by firemen and the tools they used to put out the fire. They also looked at maps to see where exactly the fire took place. One very important source is the diary written by Samuel Pepys in 1666. Pepys was a man living in London in the 17th century. He began writing a diary in 1660, recording his daily life. Pepys was born in London in 1633. He worked for the Royal Navy and was a Member of Parliament. His diary can tell us what it was like to live in London during the 17th century. In 1666, during the Great Fire of London, Pepys described what he saw and wrote about how people tried to save their belongings by throwing them into the river or storing them on boats. To save his own belongings, Pepys took some of his things to a friend's house and buried his money in the cellar. Pepys even buried his cheese and wine in his garden to protect them from the flames. Pepys also wrote about his feelings during this time, explaining how he felt frightened and worried as the fire continued to spread. Pepys wrote his diary using shorthand. This way of writing uses symbols instead of ordinary letters. Using shorthand meant Pepys could write quickly and also keep his writing private as others were unable to read it. For your hands-on activity, write your own diary entry, imagining you were there in 1666, witnessing the Great Fire of London. How would you have felt? Which belongings would you have tried to save? For more information about this activity and related activities, please go to handsoneducation.com, Fire of London. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.